Hello, and welcome to Boarding All Captains, the CNU Study Abroad Office's official podcast. On this week's episode, I have Maximus joining us. Thank you so much, Maximus, for coming on Boarding All Captains.
Hello, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah,
I'm so
awesome.
excited.
Yeah, to go ahead and get started, could you tell me a little bit about the study abroad program you went on?
I went to the Leadership Through the Ages with Dr. Hench.
Awesome.
It was the Anglo-American University.
Awesome. And then what involvements do you have on campus?
I'm involved quite a lot.
Yes, I know that.
I'm on the senior men's lacrosse team with the student manager, president's leadership program for ambassador, the student leader advisory board, and the Lunar Chamber Board, and the study abroad ambassador, actually.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, you're involved in quite a lot. So what's your major and minor?
I'm a management major with
Okay.
a minor in leadership studies.
Awesome, great. So to get started, can you tell me just a little bit about the program that you went on, and just, is there any favorite excursion you had while you were there?
Yeah, it was a 3-week program. It was around in May. So it was nice because I didn't want to study for the whole semester, but I just wanted to have a little taste of it.
Yeah.
Through study abroad. One of my favorite excursions was we visited Karlstein Castle. It had a historical impact.
Yeah.
Through the history, and it was I love history, so I was really excited for it. It was rainy that day, so it was a little gloomy, but it was a hike to get up there.
Right.
And then after we visited there and had lunch, the sun kind of peeked out, and then there was a rainbow appeared. So I thought it was really end of the day kind of. It was nice to see, and we also went whitewater rafting.
Okay,
also.
very cool.
Yeah.
So you studied abroad the summer after your freshman year, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's not always the most common. So what motivated you to study abroad?
Yeah, I think it was very perfect timing for me in that aspect because it was. I didn't want to do my junior year summer because I wanted to have an internship.
Right.
Senior year, it was too much. I was going to be graduating. And then freshman was just the perfect timing right after.
Yeah, that's great. So going off of that, what was where did you stay in Prague? What was your housing like?
Yeah, I stayed at it's an apartment style suite. It's called a Zeitrum.
Cool.
They have a partnership with the school, which is really nice, and it's only the school students in there.
Okay.
And it was really nice. It was very modern looking, new. It was quite safe. It was a safe area.
Nice.
Yeah.
And what were your meals like? Did you guys have a on-campus dining at all, or in the hotels, or yeah?
At the school itself, they have a cafe actually,
Nice.
which was really nice. Two great chefs there. So we had some meals there that they provided. We had some meals off the campus during our trips, and then sometimes we had meals on our own, just going out to restaurants and everything.
Nice. Was there a favorite traditional cuisine that you had the chance to try?
Yeah, I can't remember the name on top of my head, but it was a pastry.
Okay.
And there's ice cream filled in the middle of it, and then you could get toppings and everything. It was really good. It's kind of like a churro.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
churro style.
Sounds
Yeah.
good. I've actually never heard of that. Cool.
Yeah, I think it's trend-like or trend. Yeah, I
Cool.
can't pronounce it. Right.
Yeah. So your program was CNU faculty led. So you went with a group of CNU students, but how did you kind of make friends while you were abroad?
Yeah, the program was really great in that sense that it was a smaller group, so it was easier to interact with people and make friends. I knew some of the people, one or two beforehand, but we would all go on excursions together, and then I'm very social and extroverted, so
Yeah.
it wasn't really hard for me. But I think for someone who's more introverted, just be open to things and invite people or ask if you can come along. It doesn't everyone wants to try new experiences and everything. So
Definitely.
yeah, it's definitely not hard to, but just be very open.
Yeah. So I know that you got to go on a good amount of excursions with your classes, but did you get to do any solo traveling while you were abroad?
Yeah, we had a weekend to ourselves one of the days, and one of the days I went to this Switzerland National Park. It's in Prague. It's on the border between Germany. So and I took a tram there Well, it's a tram and then the train, and then so there's a lot of little bit of planning that I did. I was very nervous in that sense because I didn't. Luckily, my faculty, Dr. Hayden, the co-faculty, who lives there, he's been there before, so he was able to give me some advice. It was beautiful. It was a hike, and up to the mountainside, and you can see the giant overview.
Oh wow, that's super cool. And that was, you just went on that by yourself?
I did, yeah. I just went by myself. Early in the morning. I think it was like 6 a.m. and then I left, and then because it was I think an hour or two away.
Cool.
So
yeah, that sounds nice. Yeah, that sounds like a really fun experience, though. Being able to, were there a lot of other like tourists hiking that? Like, did you pass anybody that was like local, or were you kind of like just solo hiking up the mountain?
Yeah, I saw some people there actually. It was cool to interact with them. People are very friendly there.
Yeah.
It was kind of because it's a funny thing. I went to the wrong like train station, so I had to change my ticket and then go to a different one. And then, but just once I figured that out, and then finally going there, I think a lot of it just the timing was all right, and like everything was matched perfectly in the sense that I got off the train at the perfect time. I went to the hike, and then as soon as I got back from the hike, I talked to the lady, and she said the next train was leaving in 5 minutes. I was like, oh,
perfect,
time. So,
yeah. How did the classes or the class that you took differ from taking a class at CNU compared to taking it abroad?
Yeah, in the classrooms, it was kind of a lecture style classrooms, but it was more of a conversational. We would give our own opinions and thoughts, and then learn more about the historians and then the different locations. And that was in the morning and like during lunch period. And after that, we would go to the actual place that it happened. I thought that was very immersive, and that it was easier to understand what we're learning because we're there at where it happened and took place.
Yeah, definitely. And was there a favorite like museum or anything you went to that really like stood out to you, like something that you'd been learning? Or
yeah, the town square, that was really cool. The clock tower, I thought that was really it's been there for hundreds of years. And just to see like how things have lasted that long and the historical impact has led. Because it's like here in the United States, the buildings here, they're all new. Nothing's really like hundreds of years old, centuries.
Yeah, definitely. What were some of the biggest challenges you felt like you faced while you were abroad?
I think one of the most was just figuring out logistics and some things, like figuring out the tram, the system, and how like where, what time it goes or what time it comes, and then like where it goes. But they have a great transportation system, and it's really easy to access. So I was just thinking like that, just the logistics of it.
Yeah.
But other than that, it was kind of a breeze.
Yeah, for me, like definitely the traveling aspect. Like, there's so many little things. Like, where is this train station? Like, which one do I get on? So, but I feel like you definitely gained some independence from that.
Yeah, that definitely.
Yeah. What other benefits have you felt that you got after studying abroad?
I think it's just like more confidence in myself and knowing that if I don't get to my destination or like at a certain time or just if I don't get there, but I'll eventually get there. It's not like I think it's putting so much pressure on myself about like being so strict with the schedule. And after the study abroad, it's like, you know, it's okay for things to go with the flow.
Yeah, and adaptability, that type of thing.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because not everything goes according to plan.
Yes, definitely, yeah.
Do you feel that your study abroad has impacted your academic or personal growth in any way besides, like, I know you said you were feeling more confident after, but academically?
Yeah, it gave me a better understanding about just the life outside the United States and the sense of just the significance of other cultures and through like the leadership styles and how it like, compares to the United States and their methods. Trying to like compare and contrast with like what could we do differently or what are some of the ways that we could learn from this.
Learn from other leaders.
Yeah, learn from other leaders.
Learn from their mistakes as well. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And how does that compare to like some of the United States leaders and stuff like that?
Yeah, that's so interesting. And you felt like you've been able to apply that to like your future leadership endeavors, or
Yeah, I think just with especially for, like communicating,
yeah,
and the way you present yourself, and the way like people see you as like if like a leader or a follower, and just kind of like staying sitting aside, like sitting on the sidelines, just more observing and stuff instead of just being always like, oh, I want to do like being on the forefront of things.
Right. Yeah, no, that's one thing that a lot of people sometimes like have to learn. I've always been a natural leader, but sometimes it's important to like, get up on that balcony and like observe before you like say something that you might not be the best decision or something like that. Yeah. With all of the people that you met abroad on your program after coming back from that trip, do you feel that you've maintained any of those relationships?
Yeah, definitely. It was great people great small group that came. We would meet often. We would try to at someone's place and hang out, and we'd just talk about it and reflect. We'd get coffee, certain things like that. Definitely maintain the relationships, and I think it's good to do that. It's good to maintain the relationships because something that we both share.
Yeah. So while you were abroad, I know it was 3 weeks, but was there anything you really felt like you missed, or like from the United States, or were you like fully immersed?
Yeah, I think I was more fully immersed. I do love I love to travel.
Yeah.
And I just love to experience other cultures.
Cool.
I didn't miss much from the United States, but it was just the maybe just the currency and how things were. But luckily it wasn't too hard because you could pay things with card.
Right. Yeah. When I was in Europe, it was like always trying to figure out currency and like the exchange. So
yeah. The whole exchange rate too. Yeah, they charge extra and stuff in the whole credit card.
Yeah,
thing.
it's something to learn while you travel, definitely. Well, to kind of wrap things up, what are some pieces of advice that you would give to future students looking to study abroad in general?
Yeah, definitely study abroad if you have the opportunity to. Try new things. To be open to everything. Like the food, especially, you have to try the local cuisine. Don't get anything from like that you would get here from like especially fast food. Yeah, because it's like this. There's always a Starbucks everywhere in all the countries. But go to like a local coffee shop. Talk to the local people. People are friendlier than you think they are. People are willing to talk to you. And just it's okay if things don't go as according to plan. Just you'll eventually get that.
Right. Great advice. Love it. Well, thank you so much for coming on. Boarding on Captains, Maximus. Yeah.